Hey everyone, RC77 Oracle coming to you the week of Christmas. I hope everybody is having a great time. And we were asking, well, cards flipped out before I even got to ask, but we have the Abundance card that came out, the Spiritual Path card, and the Boundary card. Is there anything else we need to know regarding the week of Christmas? Okay, interesting. Again, the Spiritual Path card came out, the Boundary card, and the Abundance card. So I think this is like completely obvious for Christmas when it comes to like the Abundance card, because you know, you might be gifted gift cards, money, lotto tickets. That's the abundance of money and presents and all that fun stuff. So that's material stuff. Of course, that's coming to you this week. I want to say, because on the top of the deck, we got my Crickets Chirping card. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the, I like it to call the Foundation card. I know with Christmas time and the holidays, you're going to be spending a lot of time with like family and friends. This is not the year to be quiet. You need to speak up on your boundaries. And that's part of your spiritual path, because when you're speaking up and you're having your own self-worth and self-value, you're not a people pleaser. So if someone's wanting you, whether it's family or friends, and they're wanting you to be at a certain location at a certain time, it's okay to be. I actually expect you guys to empower yourself and speak up and be like, no, you know what? That's not a good time for me. I like to sleep in. I want to get myself ready, etc. It's okay. They're not going to disown you or anything. If they don't respect what you're saying, that's a whole different ballpark that you're going to be addressing when you're ready. Because that means they don't respect you. And if they're not going to be in line with you and your needs and stuff like that, then you get to decide whether you want to continue to interact or lessen the interactions. I know, especially around Christmas time, I'll give a scenario. 2 years ago, I know a family member is generally in this neck of the woods where I live, and I didn't feel like going out on like Christmas or Christmas Eve. I didn't want to drag myself across the valley to exchange gifts. So I was like, hey, since you're on my part of the valley, why don't you stop by and just pick up the gifts and, you know, have a Merry Christmas, etc. And this particular individual is like, no, we're going to do it at this place, at this time, etc. And I was like, no. And he's like, well, I have fantastic gifts. And it's like, you know what? I have gifts, great, that would go right back to me, abundance-wise. So this is what I'm willing to compromise on. I'm not willing to be like, hey, you need to be here or there right now. No, this is your life too. So speak up. God, I hated that. I don't like that type of vibe on Christmas, so I do apologize. But 2025 is a 9-year. So if you've been the quiet and just gone along with the flow, even though your gut reaction is like, no, I'm sick and tired of this. I don't want to do this at this time, etc. this is the time to take action. Don't carry it into 2026. It's a new year. So kill that behavior. That is what I have for you this week. But I do have some announcements. As you know, I do go to Tea and Tarot at a metaphysics shop. I try to go at least twice a month. But I have been bombarded the last several months by individuals who are noticing certain spiritual gifts arising out, certain things they have questions. They can't speak to their family or friends because, as part of your spiritual gifts, when things start arising, just because you know something's going to happen and you don't know how it's going to happen, and you try to speak it, and then it does happen, and then people are like, hey, how did you know that, etc. It sort of freaks the other people out, and so then you go into crickets chirping. You just stop speaking up. If you need a safe place to ask some questions and you want to stay sort of hidden in the shadows, you don't want to go to, a metaphysics shop, you're not comfortable speaking with, family or friends, I am going to be going on live at 2 p.m. Sunday, January 4th. I'm going to have a friend on with me. But we're going to do our first YouTube live, not Facebook. But it's going to be a safe space where if you just want to run it across a safe space person like myself, I'm very open-minded, of stuff you've been going through, spiritual-wise, spiritual gift-wise, psychic, medium, dreams, etc. I'm going to start doing lives once a month on a Sunday, and it's going to be a safe space for people. And so if you do have other like-minded people that are out there that don't feel safe talking about it, please encourage them to join in on the live. And if you don't want to come out of the shadows and you just want maybe your question answered, you can email me rc77oracle@yahoo.com, and it's also in my bio stuff. But 2026 is going to be the year that I'm going to help people come out of the shadows. I'll be the safe space for them. And I want to help empower you guys to step into your gifts in your path and let you find your own direction and pave your own path without any type of judgment. But other than that, happy holidays, and we'll see you next week.